meat day
for inside fish cupboard. All right.
So if you say this money where they allocate for this thing go tighten this security, 117 billion not be joke money.
Now plenty money. And like she do the breakdown. If you check person budget, when you want use arrange something, you can't carry 34%. Say, in consider this thing, they're very, very important. I go like believe, say, Professor Mahmoud Yakub, know what thing in they do. But my owner say, I beg. You go get people when go talk, say, this money, what did I want to do? So now for INEC to prove to Nigerians, say, this work, they won't do and well. And because of, say, some bad people, they won't spoil the thing. Especially when it don't reach that level where we say, the will of the people don't show where the road won't go. It's very, very important make them do everything what they want to do. So my own advice to them now say, you don't ask for the money. Oga President always say won't leave legacy of free and fair elections. Don't say make them give you the money. Tomorrow don't come begin to speak English for us. Because you ask for the money, they don't give you the money now. Oh. They don't give you the money now. Oh. Don't be saying tomorrow now your country say, unfortunately, because Oga President don't argue. He don't talk this thing, saying he want free and fair election. He want maybe something where they go remember her for.
Yes.
You understand? So now when you don't collect money, do the work.
We believe
so. You not behave like stingy husband where be say a wife go right list for market because he don't know how many things of milk did he put. We don't need three things. Let's do one thing. He give him exactly as he wants. So make a hope say go do the work.
So excuse not good day.
No be say they give you you go buy cow tail. We can't see something when be like weak meat. You can't tell us say it's because he's been under the sun for a couple of days.
So Chukwu, we see for the other paper about how the new Naira notes go start circulation and the conversation we did here. But they talk they don't reconfigure ATMs too to the dispense.
Yeah, say
how you take see this.
Say when Oga Emefiele be make the announcement for October.
Yes.
Then talk say from December 15th the redesigned Naira notes will begin the enter inside circulation. Then we come here like 2 weeks ago. When they've been talk, say, based on the new Central Bank of Nigeria policy, say 200 Naira, now it will be the highest denomination inside ATMs. You understand? So maybe then they remodify. Because if now 200 be the highest, it means say you'll get 100. It means say you will most likely get 50 Naira now. Or you will also get 20 Naira and 10 Naira. Maybe they won't try arrange them to see how the thing will be. Exactly.
But I get a problem with that policy, with this one where they say they don't start to do the money because if you see what's in the banks and talk say they don't give them plenty at a time.
Yes.
They give them small. But I want to talk about this 200 Naira being the highest denomination. Because so far, they never see common that policy of say, if you withdraw more than 3 times with another bank ATM, you go pay 35 Naira. If I withdraw 200 Naira in 10 places, 200 Naira in 10 places. That means after each withdrawal of 6,000 Naira, in fact, this month, I don't exhaust my 3 times. That means if I want to go withdraw any other 2,000 Naira, the bank will expect me to go pay 35 Naira. I feel that one too much taxation on people where they collect money. Because you can't force people to go over the counter, where we say crowd will come fool the banks again. I hope, say, Ogasi BNF just tell banks sharply, because banks don't want to hear anything. They won't collect that their money. So I hope, say, Ogasi BNF just tell banks, when I feel relax that 35 Naira now, depending on when, we settle all of this matter. Understand they say he just introduced a new policy where they choke the system.
Well, while it's very important, make them come they exploit customers. The whole idea of this thing are to ensure, say, everybody move from, say, would they carry money for hand to say everything what they do now.
Electronic.
Exactly. So everybody go get accounts.
You don't get transfer issued. This morning, I don't talk, say almost all in bank apps.
Yes, all my bank apps not open.
All the bank apps. Since yesterday, a particular bank where they say they're call on a red, I tried to open my bank app and no fee open. So again, make the banks also sit up. You don't red.
Yes, sir.
You don't reach now.
Yes, sir.
Make them also sit up because you not go fit tell me say make I no go withdraw cash, make I do transfer, and yet I no go fit access the transfer or even access the bank app.
The contract say light not the internet not they work. All right, we could just run through the papers where they hear them. As they look, I'm going to see and they go. Biden now announces $350 million to facilitate digital transformation in Nigeria and others. Big money coming through. Where we see as the matter go be, Senate confirms the reappointment of 2 CBN deputy governors for second term, down there for page 6. NEF, people being made to give up PVCs for 2,000 Naira, alleged voters suppression in the north. 2K. Wahala. 2K. Okay. All right. Netty, then they say 619.7 million barrels of crude oil valued at 16.25 trillion Naira lost to theft and sabotage in 12 years. Okay, we'll see the things we lose for there. We come down. Okay, this now Oga Buhari with Joe Biden. They shake hand for there. Make I check the final paper this morning. The Guardian. The Guardian. Okay. They say Fashola visits as second Naija bridge opens today. Yes, we don't talk that matter already. Kudirat's murder. Abiola's children sue Buhari, seek $10 million compensation. Page 4 carry that one. NCC raises the alarm as malware attacks over 300,000 devices. Then what did they tell you now? You're going to check them quickly. Nigeria's elite stole 16.25 trillion Naira oil in 12 years. Now, waiting, they give us as updates. 80 billion Naira USSD debt weakens digital channels as new Naira notes arrive. Who they owe the money? Go check them out for them, make you know as well. These are Godwin Emefiele and Madam Hamed Shidedie, Finance Minister. Other matters, we can see whether anything they down. U.S. partnership with Africa key to world success, says Biden. Well, now the plenty of things where they on top paper this morning, and then we'll go like make una just sharply, be ready to call us because we'll open the phone line shortly and the WhatsApp number as well. Which one touch it for, buddy? Call us, tell us, contribute. Chukudi, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Fresh.
All right, we'll go take a break. When we come back, the yarning go start. Don't go anywhere.
I'm sorry.
To see the world has changed. That's why I tell you that people don't think, they don't think deeply. This election will go happen, go be baba. Like it go be baba.
We deserve a round of applause. Yes.
T-day.
Today. And this now I say they are.
Aside Hot Friday special with Jimmy Disu live every Friday 7 p.m. on top wazobiamax TV.
Ogbonge broadcast journalist, Uncle Jimmy Disu.
This government has failed, by my own estimation.
Person when we say, when it come to news work, he be senior man.
The level of suffering in this country. Vote for the person who will go improve your life, because after this 2023, there will be no excuses.
For talking, he be senior man.
They know that the man has difficulty. From health challenge to name it, it is there for you to see. The world has changed. That's why I tell you that people don't think, they don't think deeply. This election will go happen, go be baba. Like it go be baba.
We deserve a round of applause. Yes.
T-day.
Today. And this now I say they are.
As you come here, we tell you welcome to Better Talk. So whether you dress or not, women have always been sexualized by men.
So long as say the law still there, just continue to forgive.
What is that? Whether your marriage work or your marriage no work, it has nothing to do with the child.
Some widows, they lose their friends after widowhood.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay. Our parents, a lot of our parents got it all wrong.
Who don't get PVC? I'm so sorry for you. Thank God that I have my own.
Make sure say waiting they work for her, no they work.
Go. Take care of yourself and.
Better Talk, showing Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday on top wazobiamax TV.
So they careful.
Every day, plenty things they happen for this our country.
But on top politics and leadership, now there plenty matter day to settle.
Waiting government they talk, and the one where politicians come they do so.
On top the matter, as they take affect country people, now there we don't carry on and enter inside so.
Cocoa of the matter. Politicians, experts, and our leaders, they go touchlight the matter give us.
You sef, go chook mouth, talk your own. For
Cocoa of the matter.
Cocoa of the Matter, showing Mondays to Fridays, 6 p.m. on wazobiamax.
my country people, we don't land your double again. Nah, the top story segment now don't start that but so time don't reach. We'll go hear from you. How all the things so you see from the front page of newspaper, how they take do you for body. I just say you don't see quite a lot of things where be say you go one complain about. For instance, the fact say they thief our money, oh, say the amount of crude oil where they don't thief so far, how many trillion naira? Whoa, in the last 12 years, meaning say no government's better from the one where pack come out and the one where they here. None of them will do us well at all. Well, our time don't reach. Phone line go begin show for your screen. I mean, you begin call us, tell us how this matter then take do you for body. These 5 numbers where you see and the numbers where you go call, begin call them. This one we just show now will be a WhatsApp number. Send only WhatsApp message to this particular number. No call at all. Make I let my honorable give us the matter then we gather with this.
Thank you. Sitting on existing protocol, making it be like say lost. We'll go enter and quickly. They say stop begging West for loan. Who they talk this one? Now Ghana president, they tell Oga Buhari. He said make they stop, they beg people with the outside for loan. Oh. Ghana's president, Nana Akufo-Addo, in the urge his African counterparts, all the African presidents and other people, they will be like, may they stop to they beg for loan from people of the West so that the continent can earn global respect. May we self get more respect, because if they beg every time, the person they give you, they look you like say you not get value. So, Akufo-Addo didn't talk this one for African countries with will charge the poor perception that the developed countries have about the continent if they stop begging. And African, for inside this African news report, the Ghanaian president didn't talk this one when they do one opening remark for the ongoing U.S. African Leaders Summit for Washington, D.C. So not be saying talking for here, talking for that side. Say me Africa's president, they made they relax, may they stop to the beg for things like that, for grant. Now wait till you talk. I want to see her.
So 2 more matter there our hand here we'll go talk. I will just give you their headlines, take one flesh, and then we'll go give the flesh you consign the other one. They say a Federal Executive Council, they don't approve 9.24 billion naira as insurance cover for public servants. The second conversation, I say, hey, we just complain about our doctors. UK don't come and say, our doors are open to the teachers. What is going on here? You don't collect all our doctors. You won't come collect all our teachers too. But we could begin at the flesh inside the first one. As it be said, the Federal Executive Council yesterday, as in Sudan, where it be say, now Professor Yemi Oshibajo will be the vice president, now preside over the meeting. Now, the they can't talk, say, they don't approve the sum of 9.24 billion naira for the 2022-2023 group life insurance cover for the Nigerian public servants, or Nigerian public servants them generally. Oga Minister, where they in charge of our money matter and budget, will be Zainab Ahmed. And I talk this one as a bit news mentory after the Federal Executive Council meeting. He can't explain why he be say it's important, make he be say they do am. As they come out from the chambers for inside the villa. Mrs. Ahmed can't talk or say the approval, on the approval of the memorandum, say, in fact, say it presented by the council, saying that the head of civil service of the Federation, Dr. Folashade Yemi Eson, saying that she present them. People come to talk, say, it is very easy for now to just add sharp 9.24 billion naira as life insurance for public office holders them. But see how much Aso done they ask for since, and I not just look them sharp to even address. Why it be say it is very easy for una to use approved things where it be say go fit affect people where they around on a circle. But when it comes to the things of the common man, you know they that easy. All of a sudden, money no day again. All right.
Okay, this final one, it choke. People they talk and say, wait till they happen. Well, this is not good news for some teachers them. Good news for some teachers them. And they go be talking about bad news for...
As they pain them, it go the sweet.
But not bad news for the country, because we don't declare, say our doctors, they go, they jackpot. This one now, another update. They say, UK, don't open doors for Nigerian teachers. Yes, so, Naira, okay. Nigeria has been listed among African countries whose citizens can now apply for qualified teacher status through the Teaching Regulation Agency in the United Kingdom. They talk and say from February 2023, this thing go this soft. Other countries, other foreign countries, which they are, which the offer extend to, other countries where the offer they reach, na Ghana, Hong Kong, India, Jamaica, Singapore, South Africa, Ukraine, and Zimbabwe. The publication early December on the UK government's website by its Department of Education announced that the application for interested non-UK nationals. So just in case you are a teacher and you get better qualification and you say, paraventure, should in case maybe you want to change weather or environment, UK don't talk
Maybe
say
you won't go receive small
our
points.
doors are open.
As I see this in my heart, do fear. I bet my people phone line don't open. I have begin call us. Make we hear this is doing for body because my mind fear. Say, hey, we just dey talk say we don't lose our doctors finish. We not get enough doctors now. Our teachers, with all what they go through for inside a tertiary institution.
No, but I'm not facing a bad thing because they're waiting our medical people them talk our oga them they talk say we get enough to the export.
We get enough teachers.
No, we get enough.
You don't go public schools.
We get enough doctors to export. So now the same thing. I
So we still get enough teachers
plenty, and no go be problem.
What's be this when they talk about our universities? Say if they say general courses, one lecturer they did they teach children of almost students of almost 1,000.
Don't worry, if they go, we still get the ones where they come. Now what they talk now? Why you dey fear? Teachers, make una just ready. They don't talk about 2023 application will start. If he shake you for body, you want change from hot weather to cold weather. If he decides say you want to apply.
All right.
Be that.
All right, we could begin with some messages as they come in one by full. Good morning, Wazobia. Yesterday, I waste my time, failed to collect my PVC at a Chiosa local government. Getting there, I was told it is not ready. I registered since June 26th this year, Comrade Ajadi Ayorinde from Victoria Island, Lagos. Make I also tell you, say, the INEC Resident Electoral Commissioner for inside Lagos State don't talk. Say, truly, they face some issues, to, distribute the new voter registers and those ones who register this year. Although say INEC don't release them, but they sort them out. So now when they finish sorting, so make it a hope, say maybe by next week, you begin collect your own.
Lisa, good morning.
Morning. Good morning, House.
We greet you, brother.
I want to talk about this thing where fake the money with they talk say insurance, life insurance. Okay, I always talk something for this present government. You know why they do all these things? They want to empower all of them. Like one of our senators, where they show in wristwatch everything. And look at one woman where they talk say why we are they voted for us to be ruling us, but we only catch money. All this our government. That's why you see people putting money inside the dustbin, putting money inside the ground. This government did not come and help anything, just to come and borrow. And just selfish government. Let's vote these people out because they don't know what they are doing. This Minister for Finance don't know anything. They want to stamp and borrow and collect loan. That's my contribution.
Thank you, Lisa.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Lisa.
Let's say Miriam. They on standby. Miriam.
Good morning, people of God.
Good morning,
sister
Miriam.
woman.
It's so beautiful this morning.
Thank you.
And then it's not only your bank app. My bank app is not working.
Aha. You see him? You see him?
Teacher, so it don't happen. What is a shebere? It don't happen already. Since they don't value the teachers, the way they are using them to do caricature, did you know that our students that goes abroad, Nigerian students are unbeatable abroad?
Yes.
They are unbeatable.
Yes.
In fact, in everything they do, they are top notch.
Yes.
And look at the way they are treating their teachers here. So I'm happy for the teachers. If they want to go, Aleki Ayanya. Then please, INEC, with all this money that they are giving them now, let them buy power bank. Like every ward should have like 5 or 6 power banks with generator to follow body. It's not that day now we'll be hearing it was I wanted to. Then please, they should equally ease the process of collecting this PVC because we don't they choke. We don't they see a lot of videos and complain everywhere. Then banks are beg. This overtaxation is too much. They should look into their app and set it in place. Put it in place before this policy will come to play because we are really stressed out. And like 2 hours yesterday now, a lot of things went wrong. There are a lot of wrong transfers that did not even go. Yeah. And you cannot attend to your customers with those kind of things. How many people will be waiting on your counter? It's really a serious problem. Then the day we are going to catch the original oil thief in this country, now that day Nigeria go better. Go and collect your PVC. God bless us.
Thank you, Miriam. So much. Thank you, Miriam. Let's see if we get another caller on the line. Hello.
Hello.
Olakunle, welcome.
Good morning, my brother.
We greet you. Go ahead.
Hello.
We hear you.
Good morning, my brother.
Morning.
Yes, Olakunle. Now, good morning, Auntie Prayer.
Good morning,
and,
my brother.
There was good morning.
We greet you.
Well, you guys are looking very good in the studio this morning.
Thank you.
Yes. You see, I want to talk about the Morocco.
Yeah, no.
Me, I know they support Morocco again. Because when they enter semi-final, when they talk, see, then they dedicate that winning to Arabians. I know they support them. And I want them to know something, that if cats Peking and Tiger Peking, they play together. Cat no say in the cat. Tiger Peking no say in the tiger. If gorilla and monkeys, both of them are playing together. Gorilla no say be gorilla, monkey no say be monkey. And what make look at me, they know say they still be Africa. Nothing they go do about that one. So for them say they dedicate their winning to that's why I know support them again. When Anthony Joshua that time, she didn't kind of come Africa now. You understand? So last before I drop. Yesterday, when Chukwu day for studio with my other brother, somebody called from Southeast when they talk say, "In get PVC, no go vote." That will pay me. I beg if you get your PVC, go vote. Go vote. If you get PVC, you no go vote. Please don't complain again. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Olakunle. Thank you, Olakunle.
Thank you so much. Mary, the callers from
Hello.
Lagos. Mary, good morning.
Jerry, you did
Jerry, good morning.
I did.
Oh, yeah,
Good morning.
Jerry, welcome.
Good morning. Carry go.
Yeah, this high neck of a thing when Ogri release the cards to people. Maybe they go ask NEPA people how did they do and where be they reach everybody. You understand? And this exodus of teachers. Bro, if they put her up there, say journalists is needed over there, you know go. Where you no sure for Nigeria.
Big question.
If it for possible, make her go do crash program, where could just take 1 month to become a teacher. Bro, I don't leave you behind with that too. I they tell you the truth.
Okay.
You know him say hope day here.
Okay, hope day.
Right,
Hope
thank
day.
you,
No
Jerry.
worry, Jerry. Hope
Thank
day.
you, hope
Thank you
day.
very much, Jerry. Jerry, hope day. No worry.
After all, APC manifesting a renewed hope.
Yeah, renewed hope.
So we get hope to say our hope go renew.
Day, no worry.
All right, AY send us this message. He talks say, second Niger bridge, congratulations to Chukwudi. Last, it don't happen. So happy for Morocco for making Africa proud. It is high time FIFA gives Africa more slots in future World Cup matches. And so you talk, even though say Morocco, they talk, say they identify themselves more as Arab. Whether you like them or not, they be Arabians too now. So they no go fit change themselves. And okay, we could take this person when they call us from Jos. We'll come back.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Extravagant. How you day?
Good morning, my brother. We're triple cheese now.
Inde.
Yes, pray. I just feel you. You look so colorful and flamboyant.
Hey.
And extravagantly malobitonistic.
Yes.
Grandma
don't set.
If you send me your bank, account details need to work again. I won't send you money for this hailing.
This one enter my body well.
That's
I know if I just drop, I go send you my account number.
No, don't worry. My own app need to open, so I not go fit send to you again. I'm sorry.
For my sake, you go open. When you open finish, you go close.
You go close again. All right, go ahead, Extravagant.
All right, Sianos, make me hear.
Yes, let's say for Nigeria, we sabi make ourselves happy. Even in the midst of pain and hopelessness and despondency, we they carry happiness, join body.
And so.
And in view of that, these teachers matter. You know, they say teachers' reward now for heaven. But teachers don't discover, say, get some countries where believe, say, their reward, they for world here.
Yes,
because not every teacher go heaven. I think you know,吧?
Yes, sir.
So it's good make we give them their reward, even here on earth.
Yes, sir.
And any society will joke with teachers. Now you say they no one get better teachers. Because now teachers, the mold character.
Yes, sir.
Most parents, even they spend quality time with their children, reach the time where teachers they spend with their children.
I agree with you.
And so if we want actually to build our future, make we no joke with our teachers. But any teacher will still say reward there for heaven and they there for earth here too. But there's some places where no recognize their reward, exam them here. It makes sense to let them go to such places.
All right. Thank you, Extravagant.
Thank you so much,
Let's see we get
Extravagant.
another person.
Somebody to stand by.
Hello. Be like say your TV day on or your TV volume day on. Help us quench your TV. Malachi, help us quench your TV.
Thank you.
Be like say you go call us back.
All right, make a jump in time and say some more messages. Season greeting my beautiful people. No government way we they praise for paying salaries and pensions for people where they work, and the one where they work finish. Now them no go praise for second Niger bridge. Now all the things make them believe say na favor they do Nigerians or waiting they do. understand what you talk about. Be like say they talk, say we're not supposed to praise government
Because
for
na
doing
normal
their
work
work. I could take Emmanuel call from Lagos. Emmanuel, good morning.
Good morning, I take prepare.
Yes,
good morning.
I greet
good
you.
morning, my brother.
I take prepare. They waiting that you and the people the way talk today we are not too like at all.
Waiting me that.
Waiting me that when I come the congrats people where something where they supposed to do. Now come they give the congratulations. They go come the here and they come the buga.
You know here when I talk say. You know here when I talk say we're not supposed to talk about this level.
No, I hear when you talk, but you first of all say congrats.
Make it not be like say I be bad belle now. Our ancestors say make we no hate today.
Okay, that's all right. Now wait our ancestors talk, but me are not through letter. Wetin I want to now to be say now there our teacher matter where
they say
UK don't open border for don't open door for them say na good thing. They say person wey have better thing or better pikin wey they know say the pikin wey you get today good. All that you go dey welcome am now. They go carry am. Because if you carry pikin now where you say that you don't know say your pikin dey good for wetin they do, and you self wey get am, you know even you say that everything wey they do na bad for your eyes, na bad for your eyes. You know even they give am wetin you want. Another person wey see am say na the pikin dey do good na go carry am. Na wetin dey there. So me I not say am say na bad thing. They look our nurse are doctor, they do good. They open door for them. Some of them waka go there. So now they don't look into teacher too. Say, hey, wait, teacher self, they good. They open door for them. So you know the bad thing. Because say that we not get better government or better president or better anything. And then they go there.
Thank you, Emmanuel.
Emmanuel, so you been there here when UK people shout away.
Emmanuel say they shout away. Judith, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Judith. Welcome.
Happy season Christmas greetings to you all in advance.
We greet you. We greet you too.
So, I don't hear when I talk about the insurance this morning. I don't know of the insurance, but I still stand on my ground. I have been calling and telling you people that when they kill my Oga, where the army, the insurance money up to now, government no pay us. This is the man they kill him in just here, 2014. Up to now, they never tell us anything. We don't know where that money is. And we all know that insurance is the money they have been deducting from their salary. So that one, I beg, we're going to help us bring her out because I don't know the insurance. Whether I have the one having this thing they pay, I don't know that one.
Okay.
Then the second one is congratulations to all teachers. How I wish I become teacher that one time when my mama they tell me say make I be teacher. Now for appeal. Because it better if they no value what they get for Nigeria. Thank God for all the outside country that are using our doctor and nurses and every. I don't pay my teaching for nurse to make him go because they come. We will go remain for Nigeria. If it's better for them, but Nigeria don't better make the return.
That's so.
So thank you, my brother.
Thank you.
So Judith, sharply concerning the insurance where you hear now life insurance for public office holders.
Yes.
Public office no be not the ones them where all those ministers them, all those people them and their own life insurance.
Where they appoint. Them be that.
Mommy Precious, they call us from.
Hey, Precious, my sister, how you doing?
Yes, so I did fine.
Good morning, how are you?
I greet you, ma. I greet you, ma. Welcome.
So, congratulations to our teachers. So, God, at least finally, God don't reward them for it. Before them go reach heaven, God don't reward them for it. And our president say, you know, the person when get body odor, not they not saying get body odor. Now, person when they near and go to say, be like say something they wrong with you. So I think no say this money when you don't they borrow don't too much. Thank God for Ghana president when he say no this money when this man they borrow don't too much. You don't finally see president and say make it stop. Nobody when they above advice. Now advice the man give them.
Thank you, Mommy Precious.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, so Angel from Otta Talk say good morning, my beautiful people. Amazing job. Amazing things keep happening in this country. Why should I celebrate government for using my tax money to provide basic needs for me? The roads are bad, spoiling our cars. Well, my advice is get your PVC and vote your conscience at the end of the day. Waiting a talk. It be like say this Naija bridge on really affects people's mind well. And then I move to more messages where they hear. This one long go. Josephine from Koshofe, he talks say, what Ghana president told our president is not surprising. It's so shameful. You can't say, I want to believe that this borrowing is a deliberate act to keep Nigerians in perpetual slavery. and poverty. He can't say, even till the last minute of this of his exit, he still continue in this borrowing habit. This is still finished. But what baffles me is that all these Nigerians are still dancing around this current government. Wow, I think there is more to it. Let's collect our PVC. Vote these heartless people out of the country. You talk, plenty things. Make I just break them, make I no go talk past myself. My name is Abraham Otache from Agatu Kingdom. I like the way you always call your kingdom. Well. That's not for Benue State. You see, our politicians are using religious and ethnic sentiments as a yardstick to influence the political decision. Is against the tenets of democracy. Good morning, my people. My people of God. Yusuf, my people of God, good morning to you for the message ABC you sent to us. So we'll move to more messages because there's plenty for inside here. Well. From Paul, say, on a good morning, I dey shame for Naija. Now road and light our politicians they use take campaign. When it be say ordinary Togo go get good roads and lights, Jackpa even pass us. Wow. And then my people, on a good morning. My name is Paul from Delta State. Our leaders don't really get shame. These leaders, they travel overseas. See how things they move and development they for inside that place. And yet, we still there for back. We still there backward. Wow. Now UK won't pack our teachers too. They don't pack our doctors. Good morning, my people. Edewa Precious, how you day? Shokadejo Dami Lola from Abuja say, you people are really trying. Merry Christmas in advance to you. Yes, and after you send, thank you. We appreciate you. I beg, which day UK government go take businessmen?
You want me to open door for
we'll go from Maza I sending that message. And Sandra from Jos say, on a good morning, why politicians or politicians know the jackpot? So these people don't like us at all. Then you can't say, I can't wait for 2023. Make I jackpot from the country. This news for UK sweets me for Bele where because I be teacher. Brain drain loading. Onos from Asaba. No. So they miss your messages. Why they do like this?
You know you go to send us message from UK.
Okay, so good morning. This our government don't tire us. I beg. Nigeria should just stop borrowing. A co-boy from Ogbana is sending that message. And you say, good morning, yo. I beg the opportunity where them open for teachers is very good, yo. You say so many graduates from Faculty of Education, but we end up teaching in private schools, collecting 15,000 to 25,000 naira salary every month. Some end up as PTA teachers and N-Power teachers. Make I beg my husband to allow me to apply. I beg. Zina from Anambra State. Now sending this message. And more messages there here.
People don't be ready.
I'm happy for the info from UK. Nadia prayer answer. Congratulations to our teachers. Make them leave them Nigeria to value the remaining ones. Talk from Babcock University. I sent that message. Wow. All right. Make we take this Emmanuel call from Lagos State. Emmanuel, good morning.
Good morning. I don't come back again. I better not talk with me. I want to talk before now cut me off.
Now 1 minute you get now 1 minute. Make them sharp. Oh yeah.
Now what I want to man to be saying that this our president the way Ghana don't open eyes for us. Tell and say that borrow you don't too much. Quite all right, you don't too much.
Yeah.
Because they won't carry but a drop we where we say tomorrow. If we manage enter there, we go come they use our own money they pay. So this our president, this APC where we say they come for this our country. Oh boy, they don't fail us. After they got to the talker.
Okay.
They fail us both in, out, and everywhere. So we not get anything from them again. So we need to get our PVC, make vote them come out.
Get your PVC. Thank you very much, Emmanuel. Blessed Tony there on standby. Tony.
Thank you, Edo. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Welcome, Tony.
Yeah, it's interesting to hear say UK, they open doors for our teachers. You go understand, say, for these people to open their door for anything from Africa, it means say they won't benefit. It's so sad the way our politicians and our leaders, they lead this country and African countries. Now, they make us they happy for this kind of news. But for me, it is so a sad news because the European community, the American community want to get the best out of Africa and leave us with chaff. And that is why we have so much unprofessionalism in different fields and different factors. When you go outside, you won't get things done. You go see, say, the people will remain for this country, no skill, no nothing for their head because of the things we government don't do. And the best is always going out. It is not a good news for me, but it is a good news for those who will have the opportunity, well, to go and better their lives. Yeah. Fantastic. But we must understand that this is modern slavery and we accept them instead of us to try and build our own community and build our continent, but we accept change again from these same Europeans and Americans. Thank you.
Thank you, Tony.
Thank you so much, Tony. So Dami been asking me a question about the new withdrawal policy. Dami from Lagos. He said whether they don't start them. They start on the 9th of January.
Yes.
However, they don't release the new money now. If you if you go over the counter to withdraw any money where you won't withdraw, if you give you a combination of both the new one and the old one. However, the new withdrawal policy is going to go from 9th of January. Now you start. All right, so now go back break for inside the top story segment. I see some messages still plenty, not vex, because we're not going to read all of them finish now. But I'm not going to continue to send them because right now, we want to talk about things where we say would they manufacture for Nigeria, as we would see they buy them abroad. Because between 2 years alone, we don't spend over $3 billion to use import things like fish. We import things like milk, what we're supposed to produce. We import things like even palm oil, what we're supposed to produce, within 2 years alone. And government to come out yesterday, come talk, say, will they produce enough yam? Now, we carry first for the production of yam. But as we carry the first reach, why Ibise will not they export anyone? Now, the matter, now Ibise will want to talk about it. After the break, stay with us.
To sleep underwater.
But they don't pay me.
No vex. Just
they use bonnet. No, I sleep anyhow. I want to sleep like this. I want to put my leg.
That's why I want to ask you one question quickly. You get girlfriend?
Baby, we go way back. I was there for you when money no day.
You mean leave me, I remember. You leave me.
thank you very much, Naija.
Congratulations, Mona, clap for them.
Come over him here, though.
No, that killing our brother style with just
If you drink milk, you don't lose.
This is not never do competition with that.
How much they your account? If I know. Hey! Drink it.
Good night. Please before you sleep.
And those
I want to share my face for this place.
What's your face? Those are you.
They will take selfie.
Continue. I sit on my lap, baby.
Look at us, koro, and they hear us whine. I say you tada gidigba. And this, now as it hot.
Abi, the government don't get the foresight to know what they happen inside this particular matter.
Because Nigeria don't they reward grandstanding. Make some people billionaires. Should I say this qualities them? He get university when then they go learn am, or he get fasting and prayer when person go do before the spirit go enter the person.
My people go say, make we go ask leader where will they go. You don't know where you want go.
Make una dey watch as e dey hot every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, 7 to 8 p.m. on top wazobiamax TV.
Who you they do? Oh, God, when?
God, am I a spoon? As you come here, we tell you welcome to Better Talk. So whether you dress or not, women have always been sexualized by men. So long as the law still there, just continue to forgive.
What is that? Whether your marriage work or your marriage no work, it has nothing to do with the child.
Some widows, they lose their friends after widowhood.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Okay. A lot of our parents got it all wrong.
Who no get PVC? I'm so sorry for you. Thank God that I have my own.
Make sure say waiting they work for her. No, they work. Go.
Take care of yourself and.
All right, welcome back. Now, still the Good Morning Naija show. We still casual for here, and we believe say you still stay with us because the next conversation we won't get now, it go affect you. It affect you and I, and because now waiting they make the economy they did the way it is. So, and people they wonder say why all these kind of things been they shell. Why we say we get things where we suppose they produce, where we suppose they export, but we still they import them. Plenty things. The money where we they spend to take they buy things from outside, they carry and come inside with country to take use. The money they plenty. If we put that money where they use, they even the important into our businesses, maybe things go happen. Make we just run through some kind of conversation with they here. They talk say Nigeria get the largest market for Africa with the the largest population, over 200 million people. The conversation they then that one no they hidden again. And now we be one of the largest where they produce oil. And now that one same now the major one where they export because now the only one where everybody they took I put be that. For Nigeria, we get 70.8 million hectares of agricultural land area where maize, cassava, guinea corn, yam, beans, millet, and rice be the major crops. See the amount of hectares of land where they 70.8 million hectares of land for there. These crops together, they cover 65% of the total cultivated area. Then the cash crops like cocoa, rubber, cotton, oil palm. This one are cash crops, meaning to say this one's 90. We feel they export, they sell. We would suppose they use the way we they sell. Those ones they there. Then even they produce other products like cashew nuts, groundnuts, gum, cola nuts, melon, palm kernel, plantain, rubber, sorghum, soya beans, banana, and other plenty things the way we get, where we they produce. What we're supposed to produce. But before now, Nigeria be they famous for the export of groundnut and palm kernel oil. But as it be now, our exports, 9 days. They say crude petroleum, because now the one who they face, gone, 9 days. Crude petroleum, $30 billion. Petroleum gas, $5.89 billion. Refined petroleum, $613 million. They say cocoa beans, $489 million. And gold, yes. If you hear gold now, it will shock you. Say yes, gold did here. $218 million. The agricultural products, they contribute 11.26% to the total agricultural products traded and accounted for 36% of agricultural products exports for the quarter. So the conversation be say, we get things where we suppose they export because we get them in abundance. Or they talk say we get them in abundance. As we see the reports we come out some few days ago, they talk say we get enough yam where we suppose they even export. But as it be so, how you see that matter? You feel say this one day as it be? We remember say our rice pyramid where they been show us last time, been there, where make us believe say we get plenty rice where we suppose they export. But still, how much be bag of rice for inside Naija and the economical thing?
So if I look that matter, it would be like say I don't want to talk say would they beat myopic minded because gold, the quality of value of gold right now, 1 gram of gold right now for $100.
You see,
just 1 gram.
1 gram.
And I don't know why the way they pay attention to crude oil. The way we be so go find crude oil for other parts of the country. Why would not explore gold like that?
Check whether
so that we
gold
feel make money from gold because gold is a very highly valued, a metal, precious metal. And then we could also go to other things. It is so embarrassing a devil. Just between this year, reports will come out almost first week of August, last week of August, first week of September. Carry on say Nigeria they spent 3.49 billion naira on the importation of all of these things where we get. The things na fish, milk, even egg, even palm oil.
Would they import
even
palm oil? Would they import egg?
Even gari.
Gari would they import
even gari, even yam. All of these things follow for waiting in just 2 years, between 2021 and this 2022 or thereabout. We don't spend $3.49 billion. That is crude oil.
Because
some of the talk, so the reason we get this so much pressure on our dollar, on our Naira against the dollar, now because of say we not get things when they give us forex so much. So what thing we go fit do? Why we not fit think out of the box to find that things and what we say we go fit do to bring that forex inflow? We'll talk now, say we produce yam in excess. Most of this yam, some of them don't routine finish before you go even say Jack Robinson. Why you be so no fit create measures, make government put things in place to help these farmers them preserve their products in a way where it be say they exportable. Sometime last year, now it be say international communities, some countries in Europe talk say, we no one more bring on a farm produce come again. Why? Because they say they use too much fertilizer, too much chemical. They use do our product them. So we really did like say we sit down on wealth, but we suffer for inside poverty. Well, it very sad.
Okay, let's say Tony Donde on standby to follow us, Jan. Tony, good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having me back.
Oh, yeah, now. How you take
it where we call now, because most of these things, they always pain us. We know that we can do better as a people, as a country. But some people, they just to drag us back. Now, this goes back to what I talked earlier about UK opening their doors to teachers. UK opened their doors, European countries opened their doors to professional jobs in this part of the world. It's the same thing. They open their doors to the best. They leave us with the rest. Now, the same way we don't get leaders, when the best don't come out, remember or think about it, in the future, in 10, 15, 20, 30 years from now, when all the best don't come out, we now want to elect leaders in 30 years. Who are the people who are going to lead us? The rest. So this is what I'm talking about. It is a new sense of colonialism. My sister, you were talking about mining gold, focusing on gold and the rest of it. They are mining gold in this part of the world. They are mining in Zamfara, but we are not the ones mining it. It is the Chinese that are mining all of these things, and it is illegal, but the government knows about it. Do your investigation. I was in the north. I saw it myself. This will not be say, now something where they say, they know these things. Our leaders know these things. The local government chairman of those environments, they know these things. So, but what we go do? Because they are benefiting from it. And the majority of the people, whether you and me, we're supposed to come together to fight this kind of corruption and bad leadership. We are not even together. We are even more divided in ethnicity and religion. Now look at how much then they take this import things where we can produce. They talk say yam boku, we suppose they even export them. Ask yourself the question, shall we sell don't see the yam chop and how much then they sell the yam for market? So tell me, the rice pyramid where they do, now rice is over 45,000 naira per bag, but then display rice pyramid, say rice pyramid don't boku everywhere, but still we don't see the food chop. So who is deceiving who? What analysis can they give us or can we give ourselves? No analysis they work, no strategy they work for Nigeria. All we need is a better leadership, better government. Let the people come together and choose a good leadership and stop running abroad. Because once they open their doors to us and we keep running, they will leave us with the rest and the continent or Nigeria will keep falling.
Thank you, Tony.
Thank you so much, Tony.
Tony,
make we take Miriam. Tony use all in heart talk this matter. Miriam, good morning again.
Yes, good morning once again.
Morning, Miriam.
See, it's not only Zamfara gold. Have you gone to Nasarawa State before? I'm talking about the home of solid minerals. There are no solid minerals that cannot be found in Nasarawa State. The mining is going on in those places I just mentioned now. Nasarawa State has benefit, have the Dawa, has Egusi, yam, rice, everything. The biggest rice plant is in Rukubi. Rukubi is in Nasarawa State. You can imagine. And we are exporting rice from where to where. These people are it's just selfishness that is holding us. Benue State is the food basket of the nation, and equally food basket of the nation. What is preventing this government from mounting juice farms in those places? When you go during rainy season, you see mangoes, you see oranges, they are just wasting. You see cashews in Enugu Road. We have all those things, but they are not just putting it to good use. Look at what happened in 2017. I will never forget. That thing happened to my own mother. He brought a program that he wants to export yam. Our yam got spoiled at the end of the day. We did not achieve anything from that project. And you are still telling us that it's only crude. It's not only crude. We have a lot. But it's just greed and selfishness. How to pack money in the house, that is what is hindering us from going forward. May God bless us. So go and pick your PVC. We have the opportunity to change it now. Thank you.
So, thank you,
so much, Miriam.
So much passion on top of this matter because we don't say they touch everybody. Looking at what they talk, say we fit export, but we they still the important. They don't talk and say we get plenty yam. to export, but how much be yam for market? How much be bag of rice? All these things where Precious be even talk about the fish, the milk, the egg, where they import. See the kind money, over 2 trillion naira. Now we don't use, take the import all these things for the past just 2 years now. Never too long. Well, our guest don't stay with us on top the line. In the for Abuja studios, he go follow us here and Ogafini Briside, and I go follow us talk on top of this matter. Make it chook mouth. Because some people not understand how it not balance, the matter no balance. If we get plenty, why we not this year? Okay, Edward, you did here?
Adeyo.
Aha. My brother,
Adeyo,
welcome.
good morning.
Welcome.
Madam Precious, good morning.
Good morning. Thank you. Welcome.
Good morning. Okay, Edward, I believe say you don't they hear the calls as people they talk them. The thing they touch them for body where they bite them. And we say make we talk this matter as it be, looking at the situation. And waiting you feel talk about them, how you take CM. Because they talk say, we they see for reports, say things they in abundance. But we know they see them for streets. And we know we still they import these things. How you take won't help us balance this equation?
I think we don't get used to a particular trajectory. You know, when we don't get used to a particular precedent for a very long period of time, to depart from that particular precedent will become very difficult.
Okay.
So before now, everything when we the exports, the only things where we really they export as much now crude oil. The main base of our exports now crude oil before now. Now when that crude oil exports don't even reduce, we don't even know where to even go on from now. Aside the export of crude oil, when Nigeria they get money from more now from customs. So the idea of productivity for this country, they're very, very low. And I believe they even it go from our educational system to our government system. From our educational system, you know, say again one time for this country when it say people there for school. From school, that university, all of us did. Yes. The idea of productivity, they're very low. Waiting people, they talk about more. Now, civil service, that's not the idea. We just want to come out from school, go work. We not get the idea of leaving school to go produce. You know, say, for this country, we import sugarcane.
Yeah.
Sugarcane, when it be a state like Bayelsa State, and a lot of those coastal states go make so much money from them. We see they import sugarcane. So we don't get used to these things. And in actual fact, it go very difficult to even produce for this country when the factors, when they benefit production, they're very poor. Electricity not there, good roads not there, and all of this. So most of the times, those post-harvest waste, what will they deal with? Now, because we never build the complete value chain, when go help us process our products from the farm to finished products and all of that. So at the end of the day, waiting with the experience. I get a feedback from that side. So I get a little bit distracted.
We hear you. We hear you. Go
okay.
ahead.
So waiting we they used to now waiting I call from ground to mouth mentality. We not get the idea of full value chain production. We don't know how to process. We don't know how to package. We don't know how to do all these things. Now, people when don't even try to do these things, it don't they more expensive at the end of the day for them. So it even more expensive to produce for this country than to import. So most imported products come they cheaper than products when they produce from the country.
Exactly.
So you know, they come they cheaper than products when they.
No vex. So something like this sugarcane where you talk now, I'm not sure say sugarcane, for instance, go need a lot of preservative. How will go fit the import sugarcane where we say we get in abundance? What's it be the things where the locals and we get things like this sugarcane? Suppose feed do so that they go fit package their own too, make them they export. Because if your people they import your own, the same thing, you will get them in abundance too. You fit still also export to other countries where go need that your sugarcane. Why it be saying a problem for us to take our things out of the country?
Now laziness. Now laziness in leadership. Laziness in contest for one particular position or the other, they don't need to talk to us. We don't need to ask them questions, what they fit do and what they not fit do. Mental laziness, you go know where mental laziness they come from when person they talk, waiting they want do for you and waiting enough you do for you. A lot of people believe say waiting you need for this country now only infrastructure, build road and all these things. They're very important. These things they're very important. But building of roads alone cannot sustain the country. That's not the point. So if they're able to begin ask these questions properly. Okay, let me take for instance. Recently, I think earlier this year, I traveled go Europe. I traveled go about 4 countries for Europe. One of those countries is now Hungary. Hungary is a very small country. But I've been able to visit up to 5 industrial estates for Hungary, just outside Budapest. Around Budapest, industrial estates there everywhere. How many industrial estates there for this country? We prefer to build waiting where people go stay so that we go make quick money than to build where industries feel come manufacture. All you need to do is just to have, because the land they are available. If the land they are available will provide water, provide power, provide the road, especially when you build these industrial estates next to the farms, very close to the farms. You bring these industrial estates close to the people. Now, just the mentality. A lot of these products when they suffer from post-harvest waste, all they need to do now just to carry and come these industrial estates and processing will happen. A lot of companies abroad want to expand. A lot of them want to expand. So if Nigeria gets the workforce, a large amount of workforce, Nigeria get the land, Nigeria get the market, we go get enough to feed ourselves, not to even talk about